What's going on, guys? Today we're talking about the Women's World Championship, and more specifically, who should win. We're gonna go over several options, and at the end I'll make my overall conclusion. So as we know, Rhea Ripley had to vacate her Women's World Championship, and now we've got a battle royal to decide who will be the new Women's Champion. And I'm actually surprised that WWE went down this route of having this match and not having a tournament, but I guess this way it protects everyone involved since no one's getting pinned. So for our first option, we have Nia Jax. Now I know a lot of people aren't the biggest fan of the Irresistible Force, but I think her winning would be a smart move on WWE's part. Not only because you could tie her in with the bloodline, but because as soon as she wins the title, the fans are going to want to see her lose. And by her having a large amount of successful title defenses, it's only going to make her rematch with Rhea Ripley feel like an even bigger deal. Okay, so next up, we have the man, Becky Lynch. Now I think having Becky win would be a safe move, as even though she did get booed against Rhea at WrestleMania 40, a lot of people are still fans of the man. And when you think about Becky Lynch's accomplishments, main eventing WrestleMania 35, winning several titles throughout the WWE, by having her win the title this way through a battle royal, it would make the rematch with the Nightmare potentially up for debate on who should win. Because let's just say Becky Lynch does defeat Rhea Ripley in the rematch, then you could do the trilogy with Rhea coming out on top, thus showing everyone who the true champion really is. Okay, so before we go to my final pick, let's talk about some dark horses. Now these people probably aren't going to win, but it would be kinda cool if they did. First off, we have Chelsea Green. Now again, do I think she's going to win? No, but at the same time, she is entertaining, and she has a great introduction from Samantha Irvin. Shout out to Samantha, she always kills it. But yeah, I wouldn't mind if she does one of those spots where we think she's won, but then someone shows up like a Becky Lynch and eliminates her. But either way, I think she'll be very entertaining in this battle royal. Hopefully we see something with her and Piper Niven, similar to Daniel Bryan and Kane in the 2013 Royal Rumble. Okay, next up we have Roxanne Perez. And again, I don't see her winning, especially since she's the current NXT Women's Champion. But if she did, what a way to create a brand new superstar. And let's not forget, her and the Nightmare have already faced off in NXT, with the more experienced superstar taking the win. So what better way to build her up as a credible threat than to win the Battle Royal, become a double champion, and have successful title defenses on both NXT and Monday Night Raw? It definitely won't happen, but just imagine. Okay, so now we have my final pick, and the person who I believe will win the Battle Royal, and that's Liv Morgan. Honestly, it just makes the most sense, especially when you add the history of Rhea and Liv, once former tag team partners turned bitter rivals. And it's actually really interesting, because a lot of people wanted to see Liv Morgan face Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania 40. Myself included. But now we have a get out of jail free card, because we can have Liv as champion without Rhea taking a loss. And out of all the rematches on the table, Nia versus Rhea, Becky versus Rhea, I think Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley for the title would be an insane matchup, especially when you mention the history. And it's kinda cool that they've added another layer to this rivalry, because before, it was Rhea being the aggressive heel, and Liv being the sympathetic babyface. And I know Morgan's always been a bit on the wild side, and you could argue that the former Riot Shield member was just getting revenge for what the Nightmare did to her. But there's something different about this time, and it does feel like maybe Liv has turned heel and Rhea has turned face. And even if Liv Morgan doesn't win the Battle Royal, that matchup definitely needs to happen. But yeah guys, that'll be it for today. But I want to know, who do you think will win the Battle Royal? Will it be Becky Lynch? Will it be Liv Morgan? Or will it be someone that no one would expect? Let me know in the comments below, leave a like, subscribe, and more importantly, take care.